And you're still muted, so make sure you unmute. There you go.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, we're going to take just a few moments and share with you some things that helped us build our business over the last 35 years. We are so proud and excited about the stories that was just shared. I see a lot of our team on this call, and this call is going to be very simple, this training, and it's called Back to the Basics. You know, today our company, or our country, if you would, is coming back to sanity, in my opinion. We're getting back to normal a little bit. And I'm going to share with you the three things that Lisa and I did to build an amazing business, amazing passive residual income that has been life-changing, to say the very least. You know, you don't have to master 100 things. You need to master about three things. There was a football coach named Vince Lombardi. If you're anywhere familiar with football, you've heard that name. And he played or coached the Green Bay Packers, and they had amazing records and success. And I heard the story that they only really mastered about 3 plays. In other words, they could give the other team the playbook and said, here's what we're going to do. But they were so good at those 3 plays, it did not matter. So, you know, I think it was Bruce Lee said, I'm not worried about someone that can do 1,000 things good. I'm worried about someone that can do a handful of things amazingly great. So if you'll master these 3 concepts, and mainly the last one that we're going to speak of, you can grow and build your business. So I'm going to say it's back to the basics. And here's why I say those words. You know, we've built, and our business is booming, by the way, through the last year of COVID, Zoom calls, our business has grown, and we are so thankful and proud. But we're going to get back to the basics of what we did 35 years ago. We still do the same deal. Mm-hmm. We did it over Zoom, but I want you to know people are ready to get back together, and we now have the green light to do so. We started out, we did one thing first. We learned to share this product. We learned to share it with everyone we came in contact with. We had what we call a 3-foot rule. If we got within 3 foot of someone, we were sharing Juice Plus, I promise you. We were, you know, a little information, a video, etc. We shared Juice Plus. And why not? We have a world-class product, as you heard Carol. No one has ever said in 28 years, as long as Juice Plus has been out, wait a minute, I'm eating way too many fruits and vegetables. I'm trying to cut back a little bit. I love what Dr. Scott said a while ago about those 5 questions. How many fruits have you taken in the last 24 hours? How many vegetables have you consumed? And it was astounding. I promise you, people, we're not eating enough of those. So we learned to share the product. We've got an amazing product that's growing. Number 2, we learned to share the business. We found very quickly that not only does everyone need fruits and vegetables to fill in the gap of what they eat and what they should eat, but everyone needs a plan B. And you know, our business pays so well in the compensation plan, whether it's the bonuses and the retail profits and commissions. It's incredible. Our company is very generous in paying us to do the deal. You know, we're paid storytellers, if you would. But I found out very quickly, everyone needs that plan B, or an extra $500 a month will change people's lives. Never forget that. You know, I don't talk about how big my check is or how much money that's not really important. And, you know, I talk a little bit of lifestyle. It's really about that person and what they need, what they're looking for. And most people, extra $500 a month changes lives. Yes. Here's the third thing we learned to do. First was sharing the product. 2 is sharing the business. Number 3 is where we made a fortune. We made a lot of money sharing the product. We made great money when we shared the business. We've made a fortune when we learned to promote upcoming events, when we learned to put the butts in the seats. And folks, this is what grew our business across the world, is we brought people to events. You know, you heard Dr. Scott a while ago say, you know, is when I went to an event, or they saw something more. And folks, it is so incredible. It's life-changing when you can expose people. And tonight, by the way, this is an event. If you've got someone on this call, they're going to hear something. They're going to relate to someone and go, you know what? That's impressive. Everyone wants to belong to a group or to something. You need to remember that. Write it down. Everyone wants to belong to something. And today, in today's environment, let me say this too. People are excited to get out today. People are wanting to belong to something, be part of something. I'll give you an example. You can't get a motel, hotel, or room from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina to Jacksonville, Florida for the next 4 months. And that was 2 months ago. You can't find a space. People are traveling. Try to go to the beach July 4th. I wouldn't dare get on the road personally. LIsa just made 2 flights for her family, first class, to go to Greece. And guess what? The numbers were changing while they were talking. The numbers unavailable. All of a sudden, it takes her 30 minutes to make a reservation. It took her all day long to find the right flights at the right price. People are booming to get out and travel and go and do. So now is the time to get back to the basics. And let me say this again about getting back to the basics. Some of us need to get off all the Voxers and all the Zooms and all the things you're spending a lot of time that are not productive when you're business. I'm trying to help you build your business here. So let me tell you this. If you're not doing what I call deposit slip activities, you can be on all the Voxers and all the chats and answer every email that comes in and every Facebook post. And I'm telling you, you're spending a lot of time doing your business and not making any money. Do the 3 things that I just shared with you and make money. Deposit slip activities. What pays you in this business? Sharing the product, sharing this business, and promoting upcoming events. Now, what are some of the events? We're small events that we've always done. Wine and wellness. Salad in a jar, tower garden party, smoothie party, have dinner dates. Through this virus, LIsa and I had dinner dates every week, it seemed like.
Yeah,
we bring people over. And sometimes we never talk Juice Plus. We were building relationships. This business, as you know, is all about relationships. And let me say this, if you've ever been to the home office, there's a really beautiful statue. You got to look at it to kind of see how the structure was, but it's belly to belly. It's people getting face to face. And today you can do that more than ever. People are ready to get back in homes, and some of their highlight of their week would be a social invite to somewhere they haven't been. I promise you. So there's a lot of things you can do. Get creative. What kind of event can you have in your place somewhere? Number 2, I want to say this, put the fun back in your business. People are hungry for the fun. You know, we did an event a month ago here on our estate, and we call it Fun Day.
Pageant fun weekend.
Fun weekend. Guess what we did? 0 business. We never talked product. We never did Juice Plus, but we had a lot of folks here. We played pickleball. We had fishing and swimming. We played in the pool. We had a Hawaiian night. We had a caterer come in. We had a blast.
I will say, we didn't talk business, but we heard people talking business amongst each other. Guests were here, and they got to hear some wonderful stories.
My point is, business was done. That's not what I'm saying. We didn't do an event. We didn't talk about, here's a schedule. Here's who's speaking next. We're going to cover this. We didn't do any of that. We had fun and promoted the fun. And folks, we did more business than you can imagine. We had one guest of mine left here saying, you are so impressed that you get to work with this quality of people and have this kind of fun. This is what you do. Yes, it is. I think I'd like to try those products. I think I might even look at your business. That's exciting. I want to come to your next event that you've got there. Have fun. You know, people want to have fun. Anyway, 2 big events that I want to mention real quickly, and then I'm going to turn it over to LIsa to really get into the details of how to do this, is number 1, the conference. As you all know, we're going back to St. Louis, our first live conference in a year. We're going to be in St. Louis in October 21, 22, 23. LIsa and I cannot wait to have the biggest family reunion with all of our friends and NMDs and people we work with and haven't seen for such a long time.
I can't wait.
Oh, we're the huggingest bunch of people you ever seen in your life. I cannot wait. Now, let me say this too. You cannot attend this conference wrong. I don't care if you do it in your living room, if you're doing it like a lot of our team is going to the mountains and renting mountain houses and beach houses and having groups come over. Whatever you do is great. We're going to the conference personally. We cannot wait. Many of you are. I don't know how many is going, but we're going to be there. The last thing I'll mention to you is our boot camp. It's going to happen November 12th and 13th of this year. We did it last November, by the way. We had to cut it off at 350, I think. They shut down our site twice. We're going to have live bands. We're going to have an amazing, incredible weekend of food, fellowship, fun, and business. it is the most impressive lineup I've ever seen. Lisa will tell you more in a minute, but Jay Barton's coming. Some of the movers and shakers of our business will be there, and we invite you to come. So you've got time at this time to invite. The last two things I'll say, in fact, I'm gonna let you train, then I'll close it out with the last two things. if you
Okay.
don't mind. So
Well-
take it. Sorry I took so long.
That's okay, honey. Well, Bobby covered a lot of the basics of events, but we are getting ready to get back in home. We've been doing a lot of online events, which has coasted us through an amazing year for a lot of us, but people want to be together. And so tonight we're going to talk about how to invite, how to follow up, and some of the verbiage, because I think a lot of people, I've seen people do events, but what I've seen happen is after the events, they don't know how to close the event. They don't know how to ask for that sale. Okay. And so I think that's really important. So we're going to talk about the basics of events. And of course, the best resource that you have is the Freedom Revolution. There are wonderful trainings. You can just hit the training and events tab, and there is wonderful resources and verbiage for you to use. You're going to find out very quickly that I am a simple girl. Okay. I like to just keep it real. I like to just be myself. And sometimes we can overcomplicate things, okay? I mean, Juice Plus in a capsule, fruits and vegetables in a capsule is not rocket science, okay? It's easy to explain, and it's easy to share, and it's easy to have real conversations with people and invite them to an event, whether it's a Zoom event, an in-home event, online, whatever, conference, boot camp, whatever it is, it's easy to invite. So the Freedom Revolution, you can go on there. I just said you can go there and you can hit events, training and events. I'm going to tell you, Jennifer Saville did one of the most impressive trainings that is still up there on how to invite people to events and how to do live online events, like in social media events, and some of us are all about the social media and they love to do business that way. You have Facebook parties, Instagram, all that. And that's great. But there are some people that don't do that. And that's okay too. You can still be successful by not being on the social media. Okay. But if you want to know more about some simple, easy verbiage, go to the Freedom Revolution, click on any of the trainings, a simple way to say yes. It's absolutely phenomenal. She did an incredible job. Okay, and so Bobby mentioned some of the in-home events we've had. We've had wine and wellness. We've had one simple change events. We've had inspiring healthy living events. We've had nutrition made simple events. We've had a salad in a jar party, overnight oats. I haven't done that one yet, but I found that and I thought that was absolutely awesome. So I'm going to try that this year. We've had tower garden party events. One thing I have found is, especially with the tower garden, you guys, if you grow a tower, and that's my tower on my back patio, if you grow a tower and you have a party, people are going to buy a tower. Yeah. They will buy a tower garden because they've never seen anything like this before. And what a simple way to be able to grow your own produce right there on your tower. Juice Plus and the tower garden are a perfect marriage. Juice Plus is the perfect product to eat every day, consistently. And the tower is you get to grow what you love to eat. And you can grow it either year round or you can grow it half the year like people do, especially in the winter months if they don't have a tower indoors. Okay. I wish I could have a tower in my house, but I don't have the room for it. So that's why I grow outside. Love it. And then of course the salad in a jar. So let's talk about inviting people to an event. How to invite someone to a salad in a jar party. Tell them that you're having a way to be able to eat healthy fast food on the go. They're going to learn some practical tips on how to be able to help their family eat healthier, and tell them what they need to bring. Have everybody bring a little something. Include a list of ingredients to pick from and comment what you're going to bring. And then I usually have a couple of people bring two of the same things so we don't run out. And then after the event, share with them that you're going to show them a simple way that they can also add more fruits, veggies, and berries. That this party is being hosted by Juice Plus. I always let people know exactly who we are and what we're doing. Okay, it's really simple. You can text, do a flyer, text it, and send it. My new best friend is copy, paste, and send. I love it. I absolutely love being able to use technology in a smart way to be able to get information into the hands of people within seconds. Okay, so keep it really simple. You know, Bobby said it, people are ready to get together and they're ready to just have fun. So that's one way you can do a salad in a jar party. So how to invite? Well, the number one most important part of an event is the verbiage. And I shared with you the Freedom Revolution. But like I said, you want to keep it simple. Just be yourself. I've learned that when I'm talking to someone and I'm learning more about them and they're sharing about their life, I might hear something about maybe their kids are sick, or, you know, money is a little tight, or they need a little bit more. And I'll just say, you know what? I was hearing what you were saying and I wanted to share something with you. You know, this may or may not be for you, but would you be open to learning a little bit more information? I know you shared that your kids have been sick a lot, and my kids were sick too in the beginning, but this is what I've been doing for the last 28 years and it has been amazing. You know, would you be open to watching a quick video? And, you know, and so that's how I do it. I keep it very simple. And then, of course, if you are a social media person, you can actually create a Facebook event page and invite them to that page, and also send them a private message with a link for them to be a part of the Facebook event that you're going to be doing, okay, or Zoom event that you're going to be doing. So again, you can do it off social media and you can do it on social media. And here's an example. And so at the event, and I just threw a couple of slides here, you want to start your event on time, which is very important. You want to always tell your Juice Plus product story, 2 minutes or less. And then if you have a presentation, which some people do, you know, just to kind of keep on track, do that presentation. You want to also share a 2-minute business story as to what happened when you said yes to not only the product, but when you started sharing Juice Plus and you started creating a little bit of an income that paid for your own. And then the next thing you knew, you were making anywhere between $300 to $500 a month. And you were just having fun sharing something that made sense to you and that you were helping people get healthy. And so share a little bit about your business story. And then, of course, pass out the order forms. You know, people say yes because you ask them to. Okay. Because, you know, people want to know, how do they get this? Where can they get this? And I always pass it out and I will share with them a little bit about the Children's Health Study, because who doesn't want to know a way to be able to get free product for their child if they have a child between the ages of 4 and college age? Right? So, and free is free, and moms love to hear the word free. So pass out the order form and show them, listen, this is how you can get it. And this is, you can do the twin pack, you can do the trio blend, or you could do the quad. I mean, when people see the options that they have, they are more apt to make the decision right there and purchase Juice Plus, okay? You know, you are asking for the clothes when you do that. And I give them 3 options. I'm like, you can either get on Juice Plus right now. You are probably sitting here thinking about people that you wish were here, that you want to share Juice Plus with. So you might be interested in learning more about how we share this mission, you know, or you can do both, get on the product and become a partner at the same time. It really doesn't matter, whatever fits for you. Okay. And then, of course, we have these incredible online events like the JPTV, which they had gold medalist Shannon Miller tonight. They had her, I'm sure they'll have the replay. So don't worry, you're going to get to see this replay again. And then what about the Juice Plus Pajama Regional, right? That is right around the corner, a month from yesterday. And so everything, you can go ahead and register. It's $25 to become a host, and all the proceeds go to the Pure Hope Foundation and the Dollar Fund. We're all about healthy giving, okay? It's all about helping people, okay? Plus, you're going to be hearing, oh my gosh, look at the lineup that we have. And for those of you that have never met our CEO, the new CEO, Stuart Cranage, she is going to be featured that morning on Saturday morning, and she is phenomenal. I had a Zoom with her the other day. You are going to absolutely love her. So you don't want to miss out on seeing these incredible people. And Terry Luongo is our closer for Saturday. And for those of you who know who she is, oh my gosh, she is fantastic. So you definitely don't want to miss out on that. And then, of course, you want to focus up on the follow-up, okay? So you want to focus on the people that you probably invited that didn't mark going or they didn't attend. You want to follow up with them. They didn't go because they don't love you or like you. It's only because they're busy, just like you are. Okay, so follow up with them. You want to follow up with people who participated in the event. Even if they didn't make the decision right there, doesn't mean that they're not going to say yes later on. Okay, and you want to follow up with the people that you sent a last minute message to, but maybe they didn't get you didn't get a response. The fortune is in the follow-up. Focus on the follow-up, because that is where your business is really going to grow. People will say yes when you follow up with them. So the wrap-up is focusing on inviting, asking and encouraging your prospects to order at the event, okay, and be consistent, attending events and hosting events. Bobby and I are always scheduling an event. If there's nothing in your calendar, then your store is closed, your business is closed, okay? And you want to be duplicatable. That's what it's all about, right?
Yeah.
We grew a tremendous business because we were easy to duplicate. I think we're pretty easy to duplicate. And so you want to be able to just keep it simple, love people, have real and honest, authentic conversations with people and find out what's going on with them. We offer hope and we offer solutions to people. And of course, Bobby talked about our boot camp. The Pageant boot camp is November 12th through the 14th. We've got Jay Martin. We've got an amazing lineup. We've got Karen Smith, Lisa Radici, Rachel Smart, Victoria and Patrick Van Duzy, Wendy Vance, Leanne Gordon, and Susie Llewellyn, and many more NMDs that'll be here, but it is going to be absolutely phenomenal. And if you want to come, you can register at pageantjpbootcamp.com or go to the website. You can scan the Venmo link and it'll be really easy. And, you know, actually I have already opened boot camp and I'm over halfway full. So don't miss out. This is going to be absolutely tremendous. And I know I will probably have a waiting line. So thank you so much, you guys.
It's not just an event, it's an experience. You
Yes.
don't want to miss it. Two things I'll say as we close out here is, number one, have fun. You know, have you ever seen someone brighten up a room when they leave? Be excited about what you're doing. Have fun, and people will be drawn to you. Number two, dream big. You've got something here that's, you know, the big money hadn't been made yet, in my opinion. And I truly believe this can help you reach your goals in life, your dreams, if you will. In America, a lot of people have quit dreaming. You know, they're just, I need to make the house payment, the car payment, the kids, and they've got a lot of things going on. Well, this can go far beyond that. Let's get there. Let's start somewhere, 500 extra a month, and watch it grow. If you're willing to work, if you're teachable, folks, you're in the right business with the right products at the right time. We look forward to seeing you at the top. God bless you.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Thank you guys so much. Anybody else? Big thank yous out there. We appreciate you. This is recorded and it will be on my YouTube channel. So she was talking fast. I was writing as fast as I could, but you can play it over again. All right. So check it out. Thank you guys so much for tonight. We appreciate you being here.
Yeah, that was
Thank you.
great. Thank
I
you.
love you guys. Thank you.
Thank you much.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Val.